Um, but yeah, they talk about like film. Sorry, uh, video game to film uh, adaptions and how awful they are. But like, if this like, let's just say this is a film to video game adaptation. This is terrible.
Why is it moving?
Someone's initiated the security protocols.
There are some really good film to video game adaptations. The Scarface is great. I don't know if you've ever seen or played that.
Can't get into the city.
The Scarface film?
Video game is amazing, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Video game. Sorry.
Yeah, I like the film I like as well. I like the film a lot, but the video game is good. Is he supposed to be Bruce Banner?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there is that video game adaptation of To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace Attorney.
Play X to defend the accused. What's your opinion of the Ang Lee Hulk film, by the way? That's got some people really defend that.
Well, look, it tried something. I don't think it's particularly good. but at least it tried to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think it's the worst film ever made by any means.
Yeah.
And some of it is really good. Like, he at least understands like how to make a proper film and stuff. By the way, I watched Gemini Man the other day and quite enjoyed that. Have you seen that?
Ah, no.
That's a lot better than its reputation.
Is that the Will Smith one?
Yeah, Will Smith plays he plays a hitman, and the clone of him goes after him. So he retires. He does one last job and retires, and then they send a person to kill him. It's the clone of himself, basically.
Why? I've never quite understood why that's a thing.
What's the thing?
The whole we have to, like, if you stop being like a contract killer, you yourself have to be killed. Like,
I'm assuming that's just a thing in films. I don't think real contract killers operate like that.
Well, no, but I still, like, I don't, where did that come from? I suppose it's a good device for films. You know, because then you have this sort of hardened contract killer going up against other contract
People
killers.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that probably there was one film that did it as a gimmick. Oh, no, another trophy for doing basically nothing. But yeah, I'm assuming one film did it. It was such a popular device that it's replicated in all assassin films.
Yeah.
Missions are dangerous stuff. Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys. Is that supposed to be a joke?
But with Gemini Man, do you know he shot that in 120 frames a second?
Why?
God knows, everyone said it's terrible as well.
Is there like a lot of slow motion in it or something? Or like...
No, not particular. There's a few slow motion bits in action films.
Yeah.
Apparently, just because there's only like 10 cinemas that could show it in. It was shot in 120 frames a second and 3D. And apparently, there's only a few cinemas that can even show it in the aspect of the way you originally envisioned it.
Yeah.
But everyone who watched it in them just said it was rubbish because it was too clear. Like, everything just looked like watching a home movie or something.
Yeah. I imagine that'd make you feel ill.
Yeah, I imagine that as well.
You know, like 30 frames is enough, man. It's fine.
trying to hijack the chimera.
Yeah, I don't get why anyone was watching films like, it'd be better in this. More frames.
Yeah.
There's an interesting interview with James Cameron where he talks about editing Terminator 2. And he wanted to get it to a certain length, but he couldn't do it. So one of his ideas was just to get rid of a frame every second, so making it into 23 frames a second. And he said it was just rubbish, like it would just skip every second, every little bit out and stuff, so it just couldn't even watch it basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that, like, unless you're talking about animation, like, 24 is probably the lowest you want to go. But yeah, like, if you sort of stick in that 24 to 30 range, you know, I don't think you need to do anything unless you're doing something like with it. Like the Hobbit films were I watched that in 48 frames? 48 frames per second? And yeah, I did not enjoy that at all.
People said that with that, whenever they would walk, it would just skip from one end of the screen to the other. Was it as bad as that when you watched it?
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
I just felt like I just felt wrong watching it, basically.
That's got young Will Smith. So it's supposed to be Will Smith when he's 20. It's like the antagonist of the film. And I was watching it thinking it looks really good when he's just stood still, and it's just like his face acting. But then it looks really weird whenever he moves, and I was like, why is this? It turns out it's a full CGI creation. Which to me doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you not just get an actor to do it and like just CGI the face on top of that? But yeah, it just moves wrong basically.
Yeah, I don't think we've really gotten CGI to the point like where it sort of goes beyond the sort of uncanny valley.
And not the weight, I don't think is there. Like stuff that's in CGI doesn't. I don't think the weight. They don't move like normal stuff does.
Take this.
You know, I was hoping to face you. I was hoping to face you.
I'm never giving you a second thought.
Oh, that's some girl boss language right there. Oh, what a great superhero. He's using a gun now. Does she even have any powers though?
No, not at all. She's just a person who has like a decent set of skills, I suppose you could say. She has a certain set of skills, like Liam Neeson.
Funny enough, his career is like, I don't think he's been in a single hit film has he since, right? At least 5 years now.
Yeah, no, he's. But you know,
He was like the biggest actor when I was a kid.
Sorry.
When I was a kid, he was like the biggest actor there was, though.
Photographic reflex.
It's Paul,
Well, and then he was in like Suicide Squad and stuff.
I think it's one of those things where like he's been allowed to do his own thing for too long, and you know, like he may be talented as an actor, but as a writer or producer, not so much.
I think, yeah, he should do more serious stuff. He's great in Ali, where he plays Muhammad Ali.
The Avengers are the bad guys?
Only to emerge with dangerous, otherworldly powers. With no known cure, the disease has spread across the country. And while both S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers
That's
promise
never
to
been
rectify
done
the situation,
before.
it's Dr. Banner's testimony that brought about the end of an era. You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone.
This game seems to be stealing plot points from Batman v Superman. And I don't know why.
So she's a little bit older now. Oh, I thought the dad would die at least. I'm a bit disappointed in that.
Yeah, that is really disappointing, actually.
But, yeah.
Well, you know, this isn't actually, like... And this is the reason why it's all, like, knockoff characters. Is because this isn't, like, a Disney thing.
If you get it right, copy everything.
This isn't a Disney joint, so, you know.
It's Square Enix to make Final Fantasy who did this. Probably just wanted somebody to make more Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, sure.
Girls are leaving for the Moscow trip.
Well, there's the, what's that other thing that they do? The, not Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, where it's just Disney characters meeting Final Fantasy people.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Kim will be very disappointed if you don't go.
You're right. Think about it?
Have you ever played that Kingdom Hearts?
No. Refer back to previous conversation where I'd say that I only play real-time strategy games.
Yeah, I barely play anything, to be honest. I played a little bit more with lockdown because you got more free time and stuff, but I just prefer to watch films and stuff, read books. That's not one of them disparaging, you know, like people say, read a book every now and then. But personal choice, I suppose.
Yeah.
And gameplay begins when...
So I really kicked the hornet's nest. Gotta get to headquarters and check out what's on the splash drive.
Cutscene, the game. Look at her big hands. Fear her big hands. Oh.
I'll wait for the scene where you have to toss off a giant.
The Hulk.
You think he has a massive penis?
Yeah. I imagine it grows. I hope it grows, really.
Yeah.
Go to Wattpad for my Hulk fan fiction.
What is it? I haven't even heard of that.
Hands.
Could she not grow any other part of the body with her hands?
I don't know. Maybe she can.
I would, if I could grow any part of my body, it would be my hands.
Hey-oh.
I genuinely didn't mean it like that, but...
I'm assuming your feet is what you're talking about, because you have notoriously small feet.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe my neck or something, so I could look over things.
Yeah.
That would be more useful than just having giant hands.
I'd grow my brain. And my skull as well, because if I had, like, a bigger brain, I'd need a bigger skull.
I was going to say you'd be growing two things then, but she grows both of her hands, so she already does that.
Yeah, well, she obviously also, like, she grows the flesh around her hands and the bones within. So, you know, that's not so much of an issue, really.
That's the whole cut.
Yeah. Hopefully. That's all I'm waiting for.
I mean, else offensive in it apart from her tossing the whole cock.
Well,
Think he
you know,
comes green
like
as well,
she's.
or-
I'm assuming she's like a 16 or 17-year-old girl.
Who knows what else he'd be
And
doing.
he's like a 40-year-old man. So, but
Hey, we're not judging anyone here.
is the the Hulk that old though? Because like,
Well, the Hulk is bad. He's technically what 1 year or something. I don't know.
well, I don't know in the chronology of this, but I suppose like Avengers and stuff happened, and like at best he's probably like 10 years old.
So you don't think the Hulk has the maturity to have consensual sex?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think if she was to do that, it would be not only rape but pedophilia.
I'm heading to the park.
Yeah, and you know, like it's bound to happen. Like, I think it's the. I think it's something, you know, within the realms of like the Soros media and whatnot. To engage in that type of behavior. Why can't you jump up that wall? There you go.
I've just done it now.
Yeah, just as I said it, you did it. And I'm not going to say I felt stupid because there is, like, obviously a delay. And then you fall off a roof. And then we get, like, 12 hours of loading.
You have to see the same cutscene of her giant hands again and again.
Am I the only one who finds her giant hands weird?
Nah, I found them weird as well. On a good track before that, talking about her molesting the Hulk. I think we should continue. If anyone's wondering, yes, that is why I put Chris isn't here. He's just like molesting the Hulk. For some reason he finds it tasteless.
Heroes Park.
Well, when he was a 10-year-old science experiment, he was molested by a big hand superhero. You didn't know that about his history?
No, I didn't know.
Humans.
Oh, he told me that in confidence. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, well. Too late now.
Maybe when you have big hands, you shouldn't have molested him either.
Yeah.
Sorry, just trying to imply you were the superhero about the hands.
Hey, I have normal size hands? I don't know.
I reckon my hands are relatively large for a person of my size. I ain't got a big hand.
Well, this is the thing. Like, when they talk about, like, Trump having small... Like, what are small hands? I don't understand. Like, it is a pointless... You know, it's a pointless thing to go on about, really. But...
It is, but I think it has a use with him in that he gets riled up about it and stuff, so I think it's useful to say he has small hands. If he didn't care, I don't think it would. But that's just bullying, really, isn't it? You find someone's insecurity, and no matter how silly it is, you just sort of keep saying it until they get sad.
Yeah.
Respect.
When will somebody stop bullying the president?